How does it get any better than this, Vidya? So lovely to see you. एक बात मुझे बताओ, आप कहाँ थी जब मैं अपने मैथ्स के एग्जाम्स दे रही थी?
मैं अपने सपनों में खोई हुई थी. मैं शायद खुद टेबल्स याद करने की कोशिश कर रही थी, या क्या पता कहाँ थी.
But how good, you know, my early first memory of Shakuntala Devi is वो Times of India बॉम्बे में, तब बॉम्बे था, फोटोग्राफ होती थी ऐसे खड़ी है, ह्यूमन कैलकुलेटर.
Exactly.
And here I could not do bod mass, and I was like, ये कौन है ये जो ये कर सकता है? So how good were you in math personally?
Actually मुझे numbers बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं, and I was very good in maths, I must say. Full नहीं मिलता था, but close to that. I used to do rather well.
So, I mean, you know, the thing is, we've heard about her. I saw the trailer also. I've seen videos of her doing that 13 numbers. मैं left से करूँ या मैं right से करूँ, and I'm saying मैं पहला तो एक calculate कर रही हूँ, आप ये सब कर रही हो. And I'm sure you've read about her. She was somebody who could not be boxed. You also saw a little similar.
Well, that's a compliment. Thank you. But no, really, you know, I think as human beings, we tend to box people. It just makes life simpler for us to process. But she was someone you couldn't, you know, define or put in a box. She was really so much more than just the mathematical genius, so much more than the human computer. She was that, of course she was. But there was so much more to her. For example, you start out with what perception do we have of mathematical geniuses? You think of someone who's nerdy or geeky or someone like that. You know, largely exclusive. Yeah, but you know, she was so full of life. She was laughing loudly, cracking wicked jokes at the expense of people. Like even in her shows, apparently, she always, pulled someone's leg or just cracked a joke or teased someone, and that way she engaged people while she was solving complex equations. So, you know, suddenly people began to see maths differently. Isn't that interesting?
True.
Because so many people have told me that, you know, she's come to our school or college, or, you know, her books have really helped me. And what I get from all these people is that she changed their attitude towards maths.
Pity I didn't have her as my teacher, nor did she meet my teachers, because mere liye maths hua tha. Like, you know, I see it.
But you know, the unfortunate thing is, Pooja, अगर आपको बताया गया कि, you know, अगर आपको बताया गया था कि maths तो हर चीज में है, वक्त में है, म्यूजिक में है, खाना पकाने में है, हर चीज में maths है, तो आप maths से नहीं डरती.
Which is so true.
But we've seen maths as something very abstract and removed from life, which we've not been able to process.
I so agree. And also, you know, she was a lady of many firsts. She was a mathematician, she was a storyteller, she was a politician, and but there was one formula in her life that she didn't manage to get right. Maybe that's with the daughter. So here the genius has been humanized because we look at these geniuses as being perfect. So what was your take when they came to you with this story, and that it wouldn't be glorifying Shakuntala Devi, but to see...
Love that. Sorry, I couldn't even wait to answer it.
No, I'm glad you did. Yeah, please.
You know, I love the fact that you're seeing her as a person, because even if you're a genius, you're a human being. It's not like you're flawless. It's not like you're faultless. You know, she was childlike till the very end, apparently, which can be problematic in an adult. You know, when the adult continues to retain this childlike quality while the curiosity and all are positives, there are other things that become very difficult for people to deal with. But I think her biggest flaw, Pooja, was that she wanted to have it all. And as a woman, the world couldn't understand that. How can you be a woman and how can you want it all? You know, you're supposed to be a wife, a mother, and that should be your goal in life. How can you have dreams for yourself?
True.
But she wanted to celebrate her gift. She wanted to share her, you know, unique talent with the world. She wanted to travel the world. She enjoyed being on stage. She enjoyed the attention. She was making potloads of money, and she invested it beautifully. For a woman, I think that's very important. And you know, she also enjoyed being a mother and a wife. But the world couldn't get their heads around this. Even her daughter, see, I think for any child, no, it's like you think you're your mother's world. And when you realize that your mother's world could include other things, that jolts you. Because we've glorified the mother as someone who ceases to have an identity outside her child.
I so agree with that, because since the dialogue also says, मैं amazing क्यों, मैं normal क्यों रहूँगा जब मैं amazing हो सकती हूँ.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's amazing that her family was open to showing this aspect of her, because I've only seen Shakuntala Devi as that black and white picture of her like this. Human computer.
Yeah. No, I think it's incredible, and we're so grateful to her daughter Anupama and son-in-law Ajay for just being so forthcoming, you know, for sharing with us so honestly and transparently, and they didn't want a puff piece. You know, that's really creditable, you know, because when invariably when you have family sanction, it really becomes nothing more than a puff piece in most cases. But here, I think because Shakuntala Devi was embracing of her flaws, you know, the family also just saw her for who she was, and they love her nonetheless.
True.
That is a great thing, na?
Absolutely. And since you
She's
read
still
up,
very lovable. She's so inspirational.
so I mean, since you read up about her, I mean, I'm sure you also would have seen those pictures of her as that human. मैं भूल नहीं सकती हूँ वो. But I'm sure as an actor, you brought your own understanding of the character too. How did that work? Because playing a real life character is not easy.
No, it's not, because, you know, there are references that people can go back to in terms of pictures and videos and all of that. So I've of course, I use some very obvious physical traits, but or rather mannerisms. But besides that, I've really tried to get the essence, the spirit of Shakuntala. I've tried to capture that, you know, because physically we're not very similar. Of course, you have makeup and you have your hair to play with, because she also spotted different hairstyles at different points. So that gives you a sense of the different stages of her life. All of that was also very exciting, not just for me, but the entire team, you know. Niharika, who's doing costumes, and Shreya Shalaka, who've done makeup and hair. So they all, it was great. It was a great process. But for me, it was to actually track the evolution, the graph of her emotional journey, which was very interesting and exciting and fulfilling.
So I know you do use a fragrance for each role that we discussed a lot of times, and it was a Dior fragrance for that. Where is that coming from? I mean, it's everyone has their little quirks and their little thing, but how come a fragrance and a character?
You know, what happened is, I think I didn't plan this. I had read somewhere very early in my career that Hrithik Roshan uses a different fragrance for every film. But I think that's when I realized that, oh, haven't I been doing that? This was very, after my first 2-3 films, because what happened is I would just pick up a new perfume for a new shoot, you know, it didn't have any relevance. Then when I read this, I said, oh, maybe I should make it a thing, because I also realized that when you wear a perfume during a film, and later, whenever I use that perfume, I get transported to that shoot. So I made it a thing, and I actually now, so you can make me smell various perfumes, and if I've used it for a character, instantly, it's amazing how our body is just the most beautiful creation, you know. I feel that it immediately transports me to that shoot.
Awesome. And also, as Anupama said, like Shakuntala Devi back in the day, you know, from the South, when she went to London, used to have, you know, used to hobnob with the stars of the 50s and 60s, have those Sex and the City kind parties, never dyed her, you know, always dyed her hair.
Till the very end, it was black. I was so thrilled about that part, but my makeup artist was like, thoda white lag jata, so you look older. But Anu Menon said you can't use any whiter on your hair for the older bits because she dyed her hair till the very end.
Another first was she was one of the first people to write about homosexuality.
Yeah.
Not many people know that.
In the year 77, she wrote a book called The World of Homosexuals. And that is part of our film. I don't want to divulge too much about it because it is an important chapter in the film. But I think it's incredible. It just shows she was not a homosexual, but she had an understanding and acceptance and empathy for everyone.
True. Any similarity you found between her and you, and a dissimilarity?
Maybe that I enjoy numbers. Of course, I'm not Shakuntala Devi. I'll say that a million times, but that helped. I think I'm also trying to live life to the fullest all the time. Maybe that's another similarity. And I think I'm not very judgmental like her, but that's what I think. I don't know.
But there's something very beautiful. I spoke to your director who said about you. It's like with Vidya, she knows how to balance her professional and personal. She says sometimes on the set you worry कि star का mood कैसा होगा आज ये scene है. She says Vidya, anything could be happening with her. Gives the shot, all is okay. You never know what may be going inside the person, but she's so professional.
How lovely! She's never said that to me.
हमें बताओ आपको थोड़ी बोलेंगी मुंह पर.
No, but I guess I feel very blessed because I love being on set. I love being in front of the camera and just acting. So, I think thankfully when I'm in front of the camera, I forget about everything else. It's a blessing.
Also, aapke dialogues from your movies, whether it was entertainment, or we Indians drama or nothing, or why should I be normal when I can be amazing? So, किसी ने पूछा है विद्या के अंदाज में वो फिल्म इंडस्ट्री को कैसे डायलॉग में डिस्क्राइब करेंगे, कैसे करेंगे?
Why be normal when you can be amazing? Exactly the same. I think it's an amazing place.
And you're somebody who has charted her own path. There have been bouquets, there have been brickbats, there has been criticism, there has been praise. Whatever is happening around us is not pretty. We are living in a very toxic world. What would you tell people? How do you maintain your sanity? Because everybody, I think, is going insane as of now.
I think these are very tough times for all of us, What this pandemic has done is quite crazy, honestly. It was unexpected. It's jolted us. So I think it's probably a time of healing for all of us. I believe that we are, for example, we are having to do away with excesses. It is some sort of correctional phase. So I think whatever this time is bringing up, it's for our higher good. It's actually giving us an opportunity to let go of what doesn't serve us.
Well, as your film song also, pass nahi to fail nahi. I mean, a lot of people get bogged down by failure. You also, as an actor, have experienced success and failure. What is the message you want to give out to? Because it seems people are getting very bogged down if they are not achievers.
Yeah, I think, but we're living in a world, and maybe because it's getting compounded by projection on social media, where if you're not famous, your achievements don't count. And honestly, that's not the truth. Because there are some professions which are very public, which afford you that fame. But you can be doing great in whatever you're doing. I think that's the charm. You can be a great doctor. You can be a great engineer. You can be, I don't know, a great journalist. You can be a great teacher. But you don't have to be famous. You can be famous in your world, but please appreciate, this is something I've learned over the years. So I'm not saying this as an advice or anything. I'm no one to advise anyone, but as a learning that appreciate what you have. appreciate how good you are at what you're doing, how far you've come. Of course, there's a long way ahead. There's always a long way ahead. But, you know, we shouldn't be focusing on what we lack. We should be focusing on what we have.
ये होता नहीं है सबसे, you know, it's easier said than done, but we need to evolve because we want more and more and more, and sometimes you lose yourself.
No, which is why I think, you know, this is like I said, we want more and more and more. There's no end to that. And actually, if you stop chasing that, the abundance follows you.
Which is so true, rightly said. And so what more can we expect from Vidya Balan? And also as an actor, how have you managed to not get boxed like Shakuntala Devi?
I think because for me, you know, being an actor really means living another person's life. And I can't live, you know, the same person's life again and again. And definitely not my own. I'm constantly looking to live different people's lives vicariously by being an actor. I enjoy that. Therefore, the variety, I look for it and then variety seeks me. So it's a two-way process. And it's worked out quite well for me. I think I'd get bored otherwise.
And I love that, Jate Jate, I love that dialogue. You know, the most surprising thing for people is to see a girl with chotis doing math.
Yeah, exactly.
So lastly, Vidya, a phrase that you live by, a motivational quote, because we need motivation during this time. Something that you live by.
It's never the end of the road. It may be the end of a road, which leads to a new one.
Thank you so much. Lovely chatting with you in this lockdown. Doesn't get better than this. All the very best. And I can tell you, it's one of the few biopics that I'm actually intrigued to watch. Not only because of that ad, but don't know these aspects of her life. But thank you so much for bringing Shakuntala Devi to us.
Thank you. Please watch it on the 31st of July itself.
Of course. Koi shak nahi. Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye.
You. Bye, Pooja.
Bye. Bye.